Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am back on my sofa. It has been the longest. I have not done a sit down couch video in a very long time. I actually do not remember the last time I've done one, but I will link it here. I'm always saying that the video I want to do, I wanted to do it for the longest, but this one I've genuinely wanted to do this video for ages because it was literally something that just came into my head one day and I said, no, I actually have to film this because I feel like a lot of people need to understand the struggle. A lot of people do not understand the struggle and a lot of people aren't aware of the struggle that is to come. I want to talk about the weight loss struggle. The weight loss struggle. It is one thing to lose the weight, but there's a whole new struggle that comes on the other side of losing weight and just going through the whole weight loss journey, and it's something that I really wanted to talk about. The video I get the most questions about is the weight loss video, how I lost weight without the gym video. I wanted to talk about the struggles that come after, you know, losing weight, the things that you do not know, the things that you are not told after you kind of finish the journey. I want to say, so get comfortable, grab a cup of tea, and let's chat. Let's get straight into this video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is that losing weight, as hard as it may be, as hard as it may seem, as hard and as long as the journey may be, losing weight is actually the easy part of this whole weight loss journey. Maintaining the weight is the difficult part. Getting from a size 16 to a size 10 is it's easy. You can do it in a time frame. Staying at a size 10 for the rest of your life, that's where the hard work comes. You guys know that I went from a size 16, 18 depending on the type of shop, because you know some people's sizes are a bit. I dropped all the way to a 10, borderline 8. That is how skinny I got. Now I've put weight back on and now I'm like a 10, 12 comfortably, and I have been like that for just like maybe I want to say over a year, 2 years. I've been at this weight, steady weight. It's easy to lose weight. In hindsight, it's easy to lose weight. If you're going through a weight loss journey, please don't be offended by me saying, you know, losing weight is easy, because it might seem hard while you're going through it, and we've all been there. But actually maintaining that weight and maintaining the size, that is where the hard work comes. For me, when I lost weight, I managed to speed up my metabolism. I could eat like nonsense, not necessarily large quantities, but I could eat nonsense. I could have like McDonald's, I could have KFC, I could have all sorts, and I wouldn't put on any weight. And I'm not talking about, you know, instantly. I'm talking about like months down the line. The weight, it just didn't pile on. It kind of felt like I was losing more weight as I was eating more, which is a bit weird, but my metabolism was on point. That's because of exercising and eating the right things. It kind of helped speed up my metabolism. But then people, it caught up with me. It really caught up with me. I really got comfortable. I felt like I can eat this and I can eat that and I'll be so fine. And then I started seeing the double chin forming. The clothes that I was wearing when I first lost weight started feeling tight around the arms. My jeans started feeling tight. At first I just thought, I didn't really think anything of it. But I saw that, wow, it is very easy for the weight to creep back up if you do not make a conscious effort to keep the weight off. I feel like if drinking 2 liters of water a day, eating brown rice, brown bread, all of that stuff, if this is not your normal lifestyle and you just do it, you just see it as, oh, this is something I'm only doing for 8 weeks. After these 8 weeks are done, I'm going back to my normal eating habits. You put that weight on so quickly. You have to remember that it's a lifestyle change. And when people say it, it sounds so cliche, but for you to be able to maintain that weight loss, you have to see your weight loss journey as not just something for now. You have to literally see it as a lifestyle change. So for me, there's certain habits that I still have, I've managed to cultivate while I was losing weight. So that's like eating brown carbs, brown bread. I don't like white bread anymore. I don't eat white bread. The only time I eat white bread is if let's say I'm at a barbecue and there's burgers. No one's gonna have wholemeal burger buns. It's always white bread, or if I'm eating hot dogs, if I go out to eat. But in my house, and like in terms of what I reach for in the morning, if I'm eating toast, it's brown bread. With white rice, I like white rice, but I prefer eating bulgur wheat over white rice. These are just little habits that I've just managed to keep and it just managed to stick. Drinking water is still something that I like, but I've kind of gone back into the juices. Not so much fizzy, but juices. I've kind of gone back into drinking. I really love apple juice, Ribena, going back into drinking that kind of stuff are things that have kind of seeped back into my my meals, which isn't the best. The fact that I incorporated certain foods into my meal plans while I was losing weight, and I kept on doing it, is something that I still do right now, and I do subconsciously. When I go out shopping to Tesco or whatever, if I'm gonna buy bread, I'm not gonna have to think twice about what bread I reach for. I always reach for brown bread. Same way if I'm eating, let's say if I'm working and I'm trying to make a meal as a takeaway, I'm more likely going to reach to bulgur wheat and having it with some chicken or something, as opposed to eating white rice and whatever. Don't get me wrong, I still like when I go out, so when I'm going to like my pianos and stuff, I'm not necessarily going to reach to wholemeal pasta. I'll still have normal pasta. But in terms of certain things that I like to eat, there's some things that I ate on my weight loss journey that I still enjoy eating now, and that's just because, and you just get, it's just habit. You just end up liking the taste of something, and it just sticks to you. It just shows you that during your weight loss journey, there's certain things that, certain habits, certain things that stick with you, and you have to remember to still cultivate those habits, because it is a lifestyle change. It's not something that is for the moment. When you don't see it as a lifestyle change, that's when you put the weight back on. When you see it as something that's just temporary for the moment, just so you get to that particular size and then you go back to normal, it defeats the whole purpose of losing weight. You have to remember that losing weight is very easy, but maintaining it takes real work, real conscious effort, because this is something that you have to do for the rest of your life if you are intending to keep all of that weight off. Another thing I didn't know is that it's very easy for you to become obsessed with your weight and just what you eat and what you drink. You constantly think about losing more weight. You constantly think about, okay, what other healthy meals can I eat? What else can I incorporate? What other meals can help me lose more weight? What other vitamins can I take? Like, it's very easy for you to become so obsessed with your weight. That was me. I was literally so obsessed. Literally, I was going shopping all the time and just going to changing rooms, trying on clothes, and just being like, oh my gosh, 10s are still, they still fit. Oh my gosh, I can fit in an 8, it's a bit tight. It's so easy for you to become obsessed. When you see the transformation and you see that, oh my gosh, I've done this, you feel like, okay, maybe if I just lose a little bit more weight. You know that meme, yeah? I don't even know who it is. What's her name? Countess. It's so easy for you to become obsessed. And that leads me on to my next point. It's very easy to become obsessed because you have this fear that, you know, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna be a size 18 again. You feel like if you eat McDonald's today, you're gonna get a double chin tomorrow. It's just this constant fear at the back of your head. Even me knowing that I'm not as skinny as when I first lost weight, in the back of my head, I still have these little moments where I just think, oh my gosh. It's just this constant fear that you're gonna relapse. So, and I feel like eating a lot of junk and stuff is not like an addiction or whatever. It's the same way with people that are alcoholics and then they first cut out alcohol. You have this fear that you're going to relapse, or people that stop smoking, you have a fear that you're going to relapse. That's with breaking any kind of habit that's not something you do normally, something that you've actively had to consciously put in effort to maintain. You're always going to have this fear that you're going to gain the weight back on again. It's a horrible fear to have. I literally just had to tell myself that as long as you're actively not eating and having the same eating habits as you used to have 4 or 5 years ago, you will not put that weight on. Me feeling like, okay, I'm gaining a bit of weight here and there, I've actively had to check myself and think, okay, you cannot eat this anymore, you need to cut back on this. So for me, this whole year, I have not had McDonald's. The most I've gotten from McDonald's is a McFlurry or a drink. I do not eat McDonald's at all, because I know that if I start eating McDonald's again, that's how it starts. So for me, I have to actively cut things out, and that's the only way that I kind of feel like I'm in control of maintaining my weight loss. You have to coach yourself. You literally have to coach yourself. For me, when I first lost weight, I didn't tell people I was losing weight. It wasn't something I was Snapchatting. It wasn't something I was posting about. I wasn't snapping my meals. I wasn't doing any of that. I like to lose weight in silence. I just like to do my thing and then let my results show. Just because there's too many people around me that are just too fast. They feel like they have to just put their mouth in things that don't concern them, and I feel like they mean well, but sometimes it's so unnecessary. You'll go out and eat and someone will be like, oh, you should be eating that, and it's just so unnecessary, and it can be very disheartening, and it can be very unnecessary. Saying that is not going to make me feel like, oh yeah, I need to put down this croissant because you said I shouldn't eat it. So policing people about their weight loss and what they should be eating and what they shouldn't be eating does not help anyone. It doesn't help people. It makes people feel inferior. I want to say that's what it actually does. When you lose weight, people will forever feel like you managed to go from this size to this size. People will automatically feel like, okay, maybe you shouldn't eat that, you know, you do want to keep the weight off. And what I like to tell people, I lost the weight without you policing me. I can actually maintain the weight without you policing. Like, you don't need a policeman. I don't understand why you feel like it's your duty to tell me what to eat and what I shouldn't eat. It really doesn't make sense. Don't police people. Let people just live their lives and just leave them to do what they want to do. Everyone's journey is different. Some people may go hardcore for 3 months to get the results. Some people may take them 12 months, 18 months to get the results. Everyone's weight loss journey is different. You have to be ready for people to constantly comment on the things you're eating, the things you're drinking, the amount of times you go out to eat. You have to, there's so many things that come with losing weight, and that's one of them. Being mindful that people are always gonna comment about what you do and what you eat and what you drink and stuff. It's not just a physical change that happens, it's literally a mental thing as well. It's something you have to actively mentally prepare yourself for, because even when you lose weight, sometimes you feel like you haven't lost enough weight and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm still big and stuff. And when I look at some of my old pictures where I'm way skinnier than I am now, I literally remember like taking that picture or looking at that picture and thinking, oh my gosh, I still have more weight to lose. And when I look at it now, I'm thinking, like, where, Simi, where else were you trying to lose weight? You have to learn to be content and learn to be okay with your body at a size 16, at a size 14, at a size 8. You have to know how to be okay with your body, just because if you constantly feel like, and this is something that I'm still working on actively, you're always gonna feel like I need to lose more weight. You're always gonna feel like I'm still fat and still this, even when you're very, very slim. I've seen girls that are like size 6 complain about being fat, and I'm just like, honey, where are you fat? Where? The day that I realized that, you know, this is actually a mental thing as well as a physical thing, was when I was saying I need to lose more weight, I need to lose more weight. And then he was like to me, okay, so when you get to that size, when are you gonna be okay? And that's when the penny dropped. I was literally like, that is so true. When are you going to be okay with your weight, Simi? You're saying that you get to this pound, this kg, this dress size, you're going to be okay, but you get to it and you're still complaining and still saying you need to lose more weight. It's literally a mental thing. You have to actively learn to be okay with yourself. As females especially, you have to learn how to be okay with your body, because your body is always changing. When I'm on my period, I have a stomach that is so bloated, I look like I'm like 2-3 months pregnant. It's just something that you have to always keep in your mind. You have to be okay with the size that you are, because if not, you're always going to be trying to lose weight. A lot of mental things, a lot of things that you're not aware of when you first embark on a weight loss journey. It's like when you first lose weight, you just think, oh yes, I'm gonna get from a size 16 to a size 10 and I'm gonna be Gucci, I'm gonna be good. That's not where it ends, ma'am. That is actually not where it ends. That is literally where the journey really begins. Lots of other things that you have to deal with: skin sagging, just losing weight in your breasts, having stretch marks, so many different things that you have to mentally prepare yourself for, and you have to mentally be okay with. For me, when I was bigger, I didn't have any stretch marks. I was fine. When I lost weight, I started getting stretch marks, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? And I've just had to learn to be okay with it. I've literally just had to learn to be okay with my body. There are a lot of things that people do not tell you about losing weight. Please comment down below, share with me your stories. Let's talk, let's have a conversation, because I know there are so many people that have lost weight or are in the process of losing weight, and y'all gonna get shocked when you start experiencing all these different things that you never experienced when you were gingerly just minding your own business. If you haven't watched my weight loss videos, do watch them. I share a lot of tips and tricks. Please also let me know what other videos you want to know. Just let me know what you want me to do videos about, and I'll try and make it happen. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one as per usual.